Hello.
So we can all just lift her and get her in position as quickly as possible. Waiting for Cassie under the palm fronds, but we've got to move quickly to get Cassie back in with him to keep them as stress-free as possible. What's that step on your right hand side there? It's a massive risk what we're doing here. When Cassie and Akko initially reunite.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? I see I got some participants on there, Bailey and Dalton. Y'all doing good this morning?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We're just going to wait and give a few minutes and see if we get a few more on there, and I'll go ahead and start the orientation. Good. Thank y'all for joining us. Got a few more on. You guys can just take you and mute your mics, and you can use the chat box to type in any of your questions that you have. I will ask any questions at the end as well. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
I passed.
The trailer will be on the left. Just before you get to Gibber House, the trailer.
Oh, what about it?
Who stay there?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I was trying to tell you the other day. That trailer
Oh.
there. Well, somebody must be there know me. I don't know. Oh. Well, what trailer or house, yellow house on the side of Gibber? No yellow house on the side of Gibber.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We shouldn't take the whole hour, but we are scheduled to be on for an hour, and I can stay on and answer any questions anyone have. So if you would just use the chat box to communicate with me through the meeting, and we'll answer anybody's questions. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the automotive program, automotive and diesel, and we do also teach on alternative fuels vehicles as well. So my name is Kevin Neese. I'm the program coordinator for the automotive and diesel program, and I'm also one of the full-time instructors for the program as well. So for introduction here, tell you a little bit of background about myself. I've been in the industry I was in the industry for 20 years before I started teaching, and I own my own shop as well. And so I stayed pretty busy on and off campus, and I stay up to date on all the new technology so I can relay all that information over to you guys. We also teach towards ASE certification. I'm a master certified technician in automotive side, not diesel side, but the automotive side. And so each program or each course that you take during this program, you will be training to take the ASE certification test. That certifies you as a technician in industry to become certified in the area that you're actually working on or working in. I'm sorry. Can y'all see my screen? Y'all can see my screen? Everybody just give me a chat. Yes, you can respond yes that you see the screen. Okay. Opportunities while in the program. We place 100% of our students in the industry, whether you're working as a technician or you're working as a service advisor, a parts specialist, or whatever it may be. We currently right now have several independent shops that we deal with on a routine basis. We also deal with Ford, Chevrolet, Nissan, Toyota, Honda, and Dodge with some of our other manufacturers. Some employment potentials. Not only do we have students coming out of the program going into automotive, but a lot of our students like to go into or live in the area where farm and agriculture is part of our daily lives. And so you may get a job working on tractors, heavy equipment like forklifts or track hoes or bulldozers and stuff like that. We currently have opportunities with Caterpillar, which is in Columbia. There's some other places like Volvo. Thermo King is the refrigeration units that are on the 18-wheeler trailers to keep your vegetables and stuff cold as they are being transported. So plenty of opportunity here and plenty of potential to move up. We also teach diesel technology. Diesel technology is a certificate area at this time, and we're moving towards maybe in the future having a medium heavy duty diesel program as well. So stay tuned for that. Advising and registration, if you, or I guess on my list now, you have been advised and registered for the fall courses. Next Monday is our first day of classes. We are going to be hybrid as far as classes online, but we come to class on campus for labs only, okay? Now, next week, we will go over making sure everyone is in the right space, in the right place, got registered for the correct classes, and so on and so forth. Okay, so it's an importance to you for you guys to be here on that first day. Now, if you are in the first year classes, you should be registered for, and I'll put a list up here in just a minute. You should be listed, let's see. I apologize, hold just a minute. Okay, so fall one, if you're just starting in this program, you should be registered for these top courses right here. Math 155 or an equivalent to that, depending on how you did on your placement test. The automotive core courses is these four here: AUT 124, which is steering, suspension, and alignments. AUT 111 is automotive brakes. 159 is tools, equipment, reference manuals, and 161 automotive maintenance. Now, the AUT 111 will begin during the day on Monday. And so if you're not in any of these classes, please shoot me a chat, and we can get you in them classes before you get out of here today. We will also have the 124, 159, and the 161 will be done in the evenings, okay? So just keep that, make that note, and just make sure that you're in these four classes and an academic class. It doesn't have to be math, just for say it's at least an academic class and these four core classes, okay? Questions with that? Okay, so moving forward, we talked about advising. We want to talk about the GPA. Your GPA is very important because it gives you opportunity to get more funding to pay for your tools and your courses and all your books and all that you need for the program. So you want to make sure that you stay up on that. You need at least a 3.0 to keep most of your lottery, life scholarships and stuff like that. What makes a successful student in this program? Communication, respectful, positive attitude, being trustworthy, being on time and in attendance. All of these, if you read through, just is some of the normal routine that we stress to our students here in the program is also going to make you a better and successful in actually in your job where you're going to be doing the automotive work. Computer skills, definitely a must. This fall with the COVID-19 and all that, we're having to do the hybrid classes as far as online, and as far as us with this program, we have labs, so we have to open up and do labs. So we're all we're going to practice social distancing, wearing masks in labs, and also wiping down and cleaning and disinfecting the areas where we work. So talk about tools and uniforms or requirements for the program. We do require you to have uniforms. These uniforms and tools can be purchased through the bookstore. The bookstore, I believe, I got an email earlier that's going to be open from 9 to 5 during the day. So you're able to come on campus, go to the bookstore, and purchase these items. The uniforms they will not have in stock. They will order these uniforms after everyone has placed their order after the first week. You do require to have a slip sole resistance boot, or resistant boot, and slip resistant. Safety glasses, and this freshman tool set right here. Now this is the type tool set that you would purchase through the bookstore. They do have them available when you go. The alternate sets are these ones listed here. Just so they have a quarter, half-inch, and 3/8 drive size socket set, and that they in a molded case, because you will be removing these tools and bringing them back in the next day when you show back up for labs. Some alternate sets that students have purchased is Craftsman, Cobalt, and Northern Tool. They have some equivalent sets that are still some decent quality tools. That's the main thing. You want to make sure you got quality tools. But this is for freshman students. Okay, so if you're a freshman student, at the bare necessity, you would have to purchase these items here. 2 uniforms at bare minimum, uniform shirts and pants, your boots, safety glasses, and this freshman tool set. Now this other tool set is for the seniors. The seniors coming into the 3rd semester, start putting together a industry standard toolbox with the advanced level tools. Okay, and I'll put that list up here in just a little bit as well. We're not limiting you to just this set here. If you want to go in and purchase this senior set, you're more than welcome to do that. We have had students in the past to go ahead and just purchase it straight out, and you're able to keep that on campus in the labs. You lock them up each day, and that's your tools that you can have while you're going through the program. Okay. All right. Talk a little bit about classroom participation. Not so much now, but when we start to come on campus for classroom activities, as far as lectures and stuff like that, we encourage you to one, be on time, be an active listener, and interact with your instructors. You're going to be with me for 5 semesters is what this program is. So 5 semesters is a long time to be together. That's basically almost 2 years. All right. Alternative technology vehicle technician. There's a lot of emphasis on this now in industry, where a lot of vehicles are now going to a hybrid or electric platform. And so we do teach on that. That is one of the advanced courses that you will take. The seniors, what we're doing is actually got a picture of this S10 pickup truck here. We're actually took the engine and transmission out, and we're actually changing it over to a full electric vehicle. It's kind of one of them ongoing projects. Each of the students that take this course will get a chance to modify and work on this as part of their projects. What is this? Anybody know what this is? Probably seen one of these before. It's a Chevy Volt. It's a full electric vehicle. We do have one of these as our training vehicles that we teach you on. Front bumper to back bumper, the ins and outs on all the technology that is nestled in this car here. You probably recognize the emblem here, but this is, anybody know? Apologize. All right, so this is a Jaguar. So Jaguar C75 extended range electric vehicle. And it goes 0 to 62 miles an hour in 3.4 seconds at 205 miles an hour top speed. So, you know, if you do drag racing, you may want to think about going electric. It has 4 electric motors nestled in the wheel hubs. And it kind of gives you an idea of what's going on inside this car here. Electric is kind of a thing of the future here. So you want to definitely think about it and be ready to work around it, because you're gonna be faced with it. One of the workforce readiness programs that we do is we get you ready for the industry. And as an OC Tech quality enhancement plan, they started a 5-year project commitment to improving student workforce readiness, and we teach towards this. At the end of this program, you will go through communication skills training, applicable technology, soft skills, and you will take the Work Keys Readiness certification exam your last senior semester before you graduate. Preparing for your future. Employees are asked about your transcripts when they call. A lot of times we meet with them at least twice a year, and we talk with them about potential students in their workplace, and they ask about the ones that are at the top of the class. Not necessarily mean that that's the only ones they hire, but GPA matters, transcripts matter. Okay, instructors can serve as your recommendations. Okay, so keep that in mind as you go through the course. We will get to know each other a good bit, and a lot of times we'll stick our neck and name out there for you and help you get a job and maybe set up an interview for you. Interviewing skills, we'll go through that your senior semester. We'll teach you what to say and what not to say during an interview, and some questions that may be asked. And so we practice that with you guys, because I feel like it's important for you to land that job and to move on in your career after you leave here. Okay. We also offer internship work experience. This is where you go your last semester and you work in the industry and get some experience in what a real life shop and everyday technician life is all about. It kind of helps prepare you before you actually get out and start doing it for a living. Okay. And that's about it. I've got a questions answer session now. If you want to chime in, you can do that. You can unmute and talk to me, or you can punch something in the chat box and we'll talk about it. Do you have any questions? Now's the time. Okay, I see a chat coming up. So the question is, how soon do we have to get our books? Like I say, the bookstore is open this week from 9 to 5. If you're not able to get there this week, then you can go next week. The books for Automotive will be online. So what you would do is go to the bookstore and you would get an access 1-year agreement through Cengage, and you have access to the ebook. Now, it's up to you. If you choose to purchase a textbook for Automotive, you're more than welcome to do so. We don't frown upon that. A lot of students in the past have bought books along with having the access online as well. I'm just reading some more chats. You should be able to go to the bookstore, and the question is about financial aid. If you go to the bookstore, they should bill it towards your financial aid, even though it's pending. It's what I've been told. Now I may be wrong with that. You also, when you get your Cengage access online, then you can also rent your textbooks from them each semester for $7.99 a piece. And a lot of students choose to do that as well. Keep in mind, you got a year access to all of these ebooks for your courses. And a lot of these courses in the fall, you will use the same book in the spring because it's advanced courses that's taught. Okay, so you have advanced brakes. Let me put that course model back up. In the spring, you have engine repair. You have AUT 222, which is the advanced portion of your 124 course. As you see, your prerequisites are listed right here. So this is your prerequisite, and this is the course that you would be taking in the spring. 211 is advanced brakes. So to see that AUT 111, you taking it now in the fall. In the spring, you will take the advanced course to that, which is the same textbook. Okay, and then we add electrical and engine repair onto that. So that would be additional books that you can rent through Cengage, or that you would purchase through the bookstore if you choose to have them. Okay. The reason, I guess, a lot of people decide to rent them, and it helps out with having to purchase the full price of the book that's in the bookstore. Now, I do know that the bookstore will buy back books, but I do not know what the cost is on that. You'd have to take that up with the bookstore. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Feel free to type it in or unmute and talk. Just looking over the names that are on here now, most of you guys are supposed to be in AUT 111, which you'll see me on Monday at 8 o'clock. We'll meet in the automotive lab, which is on campus, and I can put that up for you too to show you exactly where that's at. All right, for some reason it's not coming up. Well, we're in I-805, which we're located at the back of the campus. Where your bay doors are would be where the shop's at. You can park if you come in the entrance by the hospital, that's Cook Road entrance. If you come in that back entrance, you'll come straight in, and the parking will be on your left-hand side. So you would actually come around the back of the college. Here's some scanners that you've got a scanner on your phone, and all this is going to be recorded later. It also has a YouTube link here. You may want to click on this later on if you got a little more time. This tells you a little bit about the automotive upper lab that you'll be working in, and the lower lab where we do the diesel technology and more of our heavy duty engine repair, differentials, and transmission repairs, we actually have two labs. One's on the other side of campus. It's called the heavy duty lab. Also, tomorrow's Tech magazine is loaded with technician technology, as far as new technology that's out on vehicles. You can actually subscribe to this. They will email you weekly or actually we get them monthly here. So they'll email you and give you information that you can review about automotive and diesel, electrical, hybrid, whatever it is. There's all kind of stuff in there. Also, it talks about parts, where you can get cheaper parts for your vehicle. Okay. I can leave that up for just a minute. Okay, does anybody else have any questions? Well, most of you've got my email because you have received the link here for this here. So if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to email me the rest of this week, and we can answer any of your questions or whatever we need to do. Also, AUT 111 starts Monday, 8 o'clock, I-805. And so make sure you're here for that. Come a little bit earlier because Monday is going to be a little bit crazy with students coming on campus and not knowing where to go really. So if you haven't been here before, make sure you schedule enough time during travels to make sure you arrive here at least 15 minutes earlier so you can come and make it in on time. Okay. If you don't have any other questions, I'm gonna stand by here for another 30 minutes in case someone else jumps on that I can talk to. But if not, feel free. You can leave the meeting at this time. And I enjoyed talking to you guys today, and look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you.